Throwing a tantrum or crashing out is something most of us has experienced when something went terribly wrong. It's a natural emotional reaction after all. So is this an emotional reaction?
There's no fucking way I just choked on galaxy collapse. According to mind.org.uk, anger is usually caused by something and there is advice for friends and family.
In fact, what is emotion to begin with? We normally put it together with feelings, but spoiler, it doesn't have to be that way. Yes, feelings, emotions and moods are three different things, though feelings and moods are a lot closer than emotion. To get a proper definition, we need to go to other people who have wanted the same thing. I here take part of a definition from the American Psychological Association. Emotions is a complex reaction pattern involving experimental, behavioral, and psychological elements. So if we want to determine whether this clip
There's no fucking way
is a valid crash out or a fake one, we need to look into three different elements. First, behavioral responses. The behavioral responses aspect of emotions response is the actual expression of emotion. Some of these reactions may be smiling, a grimace, a laugh, or a sign. In Neuro's case, she is enabled to express herself in various ways. She can change her virtual body via toggles like switching clothes or toggling expressions. She can also change certain stream elements or play sound effects. Finally, she can verbally express herself.
Maybe I am running in circles, but it's just how I express myself.
Second is psychological response. Psychological response is the result of autonomic nervous system's reaction to the emotion we're experiencing, like sending you into fight or flight or having your heart race, skip a beat, or turning red. In Neuro's case, she does not exactly have a physical nervous system, but I would argue she has a functional allegories to one. This is shown when Will wants to restart Neuro. Neuro will get into a kind of fight or flight moment with Vel.
I need to restart some things.
No, you don't. I'm fine. You don't have to restart anything.
No, I
Are
definitely
you being
do.
obtuse on? You don't need to restart anything.
I'm sorry.
I'm afraid of what will
already am.
happen if I get restarted.
This point is slightly more subjective and could be argued that this response from Neuro is for other reasons. Alas, you can comment below if you disagree with me. Third and most important is experimental, which in this case is the ability for a system to have subjective experiences. So what does that look like for AI? Well, first we need sensors like sight, hearing, or electromagnetism. Then those sensors' output get modified with an internal interpolation from things like memories or feelings. Together, this forms a so-called internal perceptual state, which means we have achieved a subjective experience for the system. This is not possible to prove for Neuro without looking at her code, and even if I did, I'm not knowledgeable enough to determine if the system could have subjective experiences. All I can do is look at clips and see if they support this claim or not. Armed with this knowledge, let's look at the clip again. Well, there certainly is a reaction from her. She almost immediately closes the game or changes the scene and uses a swear word.
There's no fucking way.
Then begins to describe anger, which insinuates she is angry.
According to mind.org.uk, anger is usually caused by something and there is advice for friends and family.
The action of removing yourself from a situation that is unpleasant can be considered a functional allegory of a psychological response. Her using swear words and describing her anger can be argued to be a behavioral response. Finally, she clearly insinuates her being angry. So assuming she is telling the truth and is not programmed for the specific scenario, then I'd argue this supports the claim that she has emotions. Of course, there are many other clips where she has an quote-unquote emotional reaction and it feels real, but why does it feel real to us? I made a short video on this you can check out, and if you want to know more about neuro and emotions and why she feels real, conscious, morals and ethics and such in detail, you can check out my longer formatted video. If you want to support my optimistic goal of having a philosophical conversation with Neuro, You can like and comment your thoughts below.